And suddenly the entire government in Goa has woken up after the fire that killed 25. A demolition order has been given by the Chief Minister's office in Goa, we are hearing. Suddenly, they've all realized that there are illegal clubs in Goa, and one such club owned by the Luthra brothers called Romeo Lane will be demolished in a short while from now. Republic is live from that particular hotel, that shack in Goa called Romeo Lane, which is now going to be demolished, owned by the Luthra brothers. Now on the run from India after 25 of them, 25 lives were lost. We're going across live to our reporters who are at Vagator in Goa, where Romeo Lane, the club, is going to be demolished. On the right of your screen, on the third window, that's Romeo Lane, which we are now told was also illegal. Swarali, suddenly now we are hearing that there are many other illegal clubs, and these illegal clubs will be demolished, but they're starting with Romeo Lane. But there may be hundreds of clubs that may be illegal.
Yes, that's true. Let me tell you, in an actional major crackdown is going to happen on the Romeo Lane nightclub, which is situated in the Vagator area. Let me see you on one side. There is a sea, and on other side you can see there is Romeo Lane nightclub in Vagator area. You can see this entire wooden structure. We are right now standing over here. Republic TV is showing you the entire structure which is going to be demolished in the orders of CM Pramod Sawant, and he has confirmed us that the strict action will be taken and authorities can be here in a short while. This entire structure will be brought down, because we get to know that even irregularities were seen in the structure, and hence in a huge action that will be taken by Goa government, the entire structure will be brought down. And as we all already know that 3 officers have been already suspended. On other hand, 4 people have been arrested in this case. 2 Luthra brothers are on flee. They are in Phuket. They left in few hours of incident that took place, the tragic fire incident that unfolded in Goa, causing 25 lives. They took Indigo flight 6E1073 to Phuket at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Blue corner notice has been also released by Interpol, which shows they are on a flee, and entire information about them will be gathered. Let me show you entire structure over here. The wooden structure like a shack which was situated on a seashore, and it will be brought down by the authorities. Strict action, a crackdown that is seen across the Goa, and after this nightclub, it is also possible several other nightclubs, restaurants or bar can come under the scrutiny of government and major action can be taken.
Okay. What is the location now? What kind of search is ongoing? We are hearing of a blue corner notice, but the Goa government, what is known about when the lookout notice was given? And why did they give it after they left? Has the Goa government responded to these brothers fleeing to Thailand?
Exactly, that's the lingering question which is still going unanswered, that the Luthra brothers fled on the 7th morning, that is 5:30 a.m. and the FIR was registered after that, and the lookout notice that was given even after that in the evening of 7th December, way before the hours when this notice was circulated. Luthra brothers had already fled from India, and even Republic TV has reported from the Delhi residence of Luthra brothers, where there was no family members were also seen. On the other hand, a major crackdown is also expected on the other government officers. We already know that 3 government officers were suspended. The former Secretary of Pollution Control Board, former Secretary and Director of Panchayat were also sacked. On the other hand, there is a possibility that more government officers can come under the scrutiny, and they are already questioned. Now it is to be seen what next action is taken. But right now we are present at this Romeo Lane nightclub, which is in Vagator. It's like a hilly area. It's like a shack, and this entire wooden structure will be brought down in coming time. Authorities can come soon here.
The club that is going to be demolished with, suddenly the government in Goa has realized that there are many illegal clubs, and as they look at this particular club, which is owned by the Luthra brothers, which will be demolished. Let's also show you what happened on Sunday morning. At around 11:30 p.m. Saturday night is when the fire was reported. And hours after the fire, and the brothers, the Luthra brothers, Saurabh and Gaurav, were in Delhi. The moment the fire breaks out, they flee their home in Delhi. They were at their home in Delhi, then flee their home in Delhi and rush to the Delhi airport. And the flight that they took is 6E1073, 6E1073, 5:25 a.m. It was a 4.5-hour flight to Phuket, 4.5-hour flight. And this is 6E1073, and they left Delhi and immediately boarded the flight to Phuket, 6 hours after the fire. And this is the last we heard of them. There is no news of them. That same evening, the Goa government moved a lookout circular, and suddenly everybody realized that they had left India and gone to Phuket. Now, these are the brothers. 25 people have died in Goa, 25 lives lost, and they're arresting everybody from the security guard to the sarpanch to the manager, but the owners were allowed to flee India. They took a flight 6E1073, and I'd like to go across also back to Swarali, because we are live from the location, one of the clubs that they owned, which is going to be demolished in a short while from now. I'd like to play that out. And as we go across to Swarali spoke to the Sarpanch. Sarpanch claims he has no idea. He says that he's the one who gave the demolition notice, but it does not add up, right? It does not add up because the government knew it was illegal, police knew it was illegal, Sarpanch knew it was illegal, Excise Department knew it was illegal, but nothing was done to stop the operations.
Yes, that's true. Let me tell you, when Republic tried to talk to Sarpanch, that is Roshan Redkar, he had given out the demolition notice, which could not happen because the stay was brought in by the Panchayat Directorate. But when we tried to talk with BJP MLA Michael Lobo, he is putting huge allegations that in first place, why was trade license approved in 2023? The sign of Roshan Redkar can be seen on the same document. Why was it approved? Because trade license is given after they get all kind of other permissions and licenses, maybe excise, town planning or fire NOC, but he is alleging, huge allegations are done by Michael Lobo, that this trade license was approved earlier and then all the other permissions were given by the department, and he's saying that he is developing a pressure on government that action should be taken on the officers of all departments, and even he's questioning Sarpanch Roshan Redkar. So you can see clearly this is how the allegations are being put. On one hand, when the Sarpanch is saying that he had taken proper course of action, but BJP MLA questions that he had an authority to cancel the trade license. Why did he not cancel and just put out the demolition notice? Was it a chance for Luthra brothers to appear in front of Panchayat Directorate and get a stay order? That's what the question is. Right now we are present at the property Romeo Lane Nightclub in the Vagator area, which is a few meters away from...
Across to that. We have the first picture. Let's go across to that. We're getting the first picture of Gaurav Luthra. We're going across and playing the first picture. Let's play it from Vidigo, please. Vidigo. Let's open that right now. This is the first picture of Gaurav Luthra, one of the brothers. We have the first picture of them spotted in Thailand, we are told. This is a photo of them in Thailand. For the first time, let's go full frame, please, to the pictures of Gaurav Luthra. The face of one of the brothers has been captured after they landed in Thailand. I'm going across to the picture right now. For the first time since they left India, since they fled India, let's go full frame to the picture. First on Republic TV, go full frame, please. Full frame. Let's zoom that in. The first picture of them in Thailand. First image of the Luthras in Thailand. There is a first image that is coming in. We have the picture with us. That's Gaurav Luthra, one of the true brothers, Gaurav and Saurabh. Gaurav Luthra in Thailand, went to Phuket, took an Indigo flight, and we have the first picture coming in of them in Thailand. There's a blue corner notice issued against both these brothers, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra. And they fled India that morning on a 6E17 in an Indigo flight, ironically. And this is one of the first pictures of them, perhaps at the immigration and we are waiting to get more details. There is a blue corner notice issued already, and you can see the picture of Gaurav Luthra from Thailand, one of the first pictures that we have of them since they left India, since they fled India. The Birch brothers, the owners of the Birch Romeo Lane club, where 25 lives were lost, where 25 people were killed. 25 people's lives lost because of the corruption, because of the criminal negligence, and how an entire system let not just the club operate and kill 25 people, but also the same system allowed Gaurav Luthra to flee India. And that's the first picture. That's an exclusive picture, please. Exclusive. 25 people killed in the nightclub fire at Birch. And the owners, that's the first picture on the right of your screen. Exclusive image of Gaurav Luthra, one of the owners of the nightclub. One of the owners of the nightclub. That's an exclusive image. Let's put a watermark over it. That's the first image of Gaurav Luthra from Thailand. We're waiting to get the first detail of where this picture was taken from. The first port of call there, Phuket, that's where the flight landed. We are hearing that this photo itself was from Phuket after their landing, and we are waiting to get more details of their whereabouts. On Sunday morning, it was a 4.5-hour flight. So when they left at 5:30, they landed there approximately 8 o'clock India time. And Swarali is live with me. Swarali, we have the first picture of them. This is a picture of Gaurav Luthra in Thailand after leaving India. What time did they leave? What do we know about their whereabouts? What is the police telling you at this point?
Yes, that's true. Let me tell you. Right. Let me tell you that they left India around 5:30 a.m. in the Indigo flight 6E1073, and this shows the insensitivity of the owners, Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra, under whose names FIR has been registered. Now, let me tell you, the tragic event had unfolded in the midnight of 6th December, and within few hours, they fled India. They fled to Phuket, and now we are accessing very exclusive images of Gaurav Luthra, one of the owners. And let me tell you, the third partner, Ajay Gupta, is also under the scrutiny of Goa police. He is said to be the partner with Luthra brothers. On the other hand, wherein major crackdown is going on right now. We are present at the property, which will be brought down in some time. It's situated on the seashore, and you can see entire wooden structure is there. Now it is also a question that whether a fire NOC was present with them, all the other legalities were in place or not. Even these property, Romeo Lane in the Vagator, it's a question that did they have the excise permission, the town planning permission, and it's totally under the scrutiny, and a major crackdown by Goa government. CM has ordered that this will be demolished, and after that it is also said that several other nightclubs, restaurants, bars can also come under the scrutiny, and demolition can take place. When we were trying to talk with BJP MLA Michael Lobo, he has also said that there might be a chance. He is alleging that 50% of the nightclubs in Goa might not have fire NOC, which is a big allegation done by BJP MLA himself. Now it is to be seen what next steps are taken by the Goa government. In a sense, still the Luthra brothers are on flee. Interpol has released a blue corner notice to check about the whereabouts of the perpetrators. Back to you.
Okay, stay with me. In fact, I'm staying with the pictures on the right of your screen. On the right of your screen, the first picture of Gaurav Luthra on the run from India. He was spotted in Thailand. First picture from the port of call, Thailand, in Phuket. Phuket in Thailand is where this picture was taken. He was spotted